everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing our March 2021 meal plan. And yes, I said it like that because last month when I shared our February one, I said 2019. Why? I don't know. I have no clue why I would have said 2019 last month, but I did. So many of you were confused and like, is this old? Definitely not. These are new. I'm just going crazy, I guess. Who knows? But anyway, March 2021. Can you believe it? It's crazy. We are getting closer and closer and closer to meeting this baby girl. But this month, I had no plans on doing a low spend month. But things have come up, and now we have a baby coming in a month. And I just feel like we've been spending more than we've been needing to. Well, we've needed to spend what we've spent, but we're spending more than we're used to. And so I am going to make March, I'm going to try to make March a low spend month. So I have adjusted and readjusted our meal plan to try to get it down to things that I know that we have on hand. I know that we have in the freezer. And just cheap things, lots of eggs, lots of, I don't know. You'll see, because we definitely need to cut back on spending this month if we can. We don't 100% have to, but it's my goal. So we're going to see together. If you watch our grocery hauls, you're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to find out together what's going on here. So we are, if you're new, I'm Tiffany. Welcome. We're a family of 7, getting ready to be a family of 8. And we try to do a budget of about $400 to $600 a month. Lately, it's been closer to $600 because the kids are growing and eating like crazy. So I used to be able to do $400, but that's, kids are growing. They're getting bigger. They're eating more. Now it's closer to $600. So this month I'm trying to do less, but we do it like a separate meat budget to where we spend about $1,500 a year in meat. And we try to do bulk shopping and spend about $300 to $400, $500, depending, like 3 times a year. It goes back and forth, but about $1,500 a year is our budget. So when you break those two down to the $400 to $600, if you average that to $500 plus the $1,500 a month or a year, add all that together, the average is like $625 a month for a family of 7, which isn't too bad. So but yeah, this month I'm trying to do low spend. So here's our meal plan. It includes breakfast, some lunches. I'm trying to just do like lunch ideas just to kind of give me, I don't know, some kind of plan, but I'm not too strict on the lunches. And it includes dinner, dessert, all of that. Alrighty, so here it is. Here is the meal plan. The top week is actually still February. So we'll go ahead and start right here on March 1st, which is a Monday. I'm actually filming this on Thursday the 25th. So here we go. Monday. As I said, I tried to include eggs and cheap things that I knew that we had on hand, meats that we already had in the freezer, eggs, because obviously, yesterday we got 31 eggs. On February 24th, we got 31 eggs from our chickens. So we always have eggs. But the thing is the kids get tired of eating eggs. Some of them don't like when I make quiche or baked eggs. So I would make a quiche almost every day, but most of the kids don't like them. So it's just really hard to find the balance there. So I just kind of have to throw them in when I can. So the first, we're going to do sausage links, eggs, and smoothies for breakfast. For lunch, again, lunch is just kind of, these are ideas. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It doesn't have to happen on the right day or whatever. Just trying to give myself some kind of plan, or whoever's here, if my husband's home, if I have the baby, there's a plan right there. Quesadillas, chicken Olivia, rice, peas, and salad with Texas Roadhouse rolls and a sweet potato pie for dessert. On the second, I have breakfast cookies and yogurt, and usually we'll do like fruit or something always with yogurt or with our breakfast. I didn't write it on everything, but normally with every breakfast we have, the kids always have fruit, and sometimes they always have yogurt with it, depending on what it is. Mac and cheese for lunch, and again, same thing with the lunches. I always try to do a yogurt or fruits and veggies every single lunch. So mac and cheese for lunch, tacos and rice for dinner, and cookies and milk for dessert. The third, yogurt parfaits and toast, peanut butter and jelly for breakfast, Big Mac sliders with salt and vinegar potatoes and a salad for dinner, and then Jell-O for dessert. And then the fourth, we have egg and cheese sandwich with fruit, egg salad for lunch, pork chops with baked potatoes, stuffing, and Brussels sprouts, and possibly a salad, just depending on how much lettuce and all that I have, and then a cheddar quick bread with that. And then on the fifth, oatmeal for breakfast. I try to do Fridays as a very easy breakfast day, like oatmeal, cereal, yogurt, kind of just grab whatever you want. I just write oatmeal down, so there's a plan up on the board. But usually Fridays are just kind of grab whatever you want. And then if we have anything extra that I've made through the week, that can be heated up or whatever on Friday as well, or any day. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. Oatmeal on Friday, pizza for lunch, Philly cheesesteaks and onion rings for dinner, and then popcorn and candy bar. We always do popcorn and movie night on Friday night. The 6th, I have bacon, eggs, potatoes, pizza for dinner, breadsticks, and then ice cream for dessert. And then over here on Sunday, the 7th, we have sausage gravy and biscuits with eggs. And then if we want to do potatoes or whatever with that, we can always add stuff. But this is, like I said, just a base. Sometimes things change, and that's okay. Chicken and waffles for dinner. I thought that would be a nice fun twist. And then I'll have to see what else we have with that. So let me know what you guys have with it. Maybe a fruit salad. I don't know. All I wrote down was chicken and waffles, so we'll have to see. Give me some ideas to have on that night with chicken and waffles. Eggs, hash browns. What do you eat with it? And then a Boston cream pie poke cake for dessert. Then Monday the 8th, oatmeal bars and eggs, Lunchables for lunch, an Instant Pot pickle chicken with rice, stuffing, and creamed peas for dinner, and then Jell-O for dessert. Overnight oats on Tuesday the 9th with ramen, beef enchiladas, rice and beans for dinner, and peach cobbler for dessert. The 10th, I have a quiche with peanut butter, honey, banana wraps. That's what that PBH is. And then quesadillas for lunch, stuffed shells and broccoli with garlic bread for dinner. The 11th, hard-boiled eggs and smoothies for breakfast. Of course, that'll go with some kind of yogurt or fruit or something. And then pizza biscuits for lunch, chili dogs, baked beans and pasta salad for dinner, and ice cream for dessert. And then on the 12th, again, oatmeal for breakfast or just whatever. And then I put hot dogs as lunch the day after the chili dogs because I figure maybe we'll have some kind of leftovers from it. And then French onion beef casserole, green beans for dinner with some rolls and popcorn for dessert. The 13th, French toast and sausage, fried chicken sandwiches with fries and baked beans for dinner, and ice cream for dessert. On the 14th, corned beef hash and eggs and toast and maybe potatoes, or there will be something else served that day because my husband and I think Wilder are the only two that actually eat the corned beef hash. So something else will be had that day as well. Pork chops, cheesy potatoes, and green beans for dinner, pineapple upside down cake for dessert, and then the 15th, pumpkin bread and smoothies, mac and cheese for lunch, spaghetti, broccoli, garlic bread, salad for dinner, chocolate chip cookies for dessert, the 16th, egg burritos and fruit, wraps for lunch, Mexican cornbread casserole for dinner, and an apple pie for dessert, the 17th, cinnamon rolls, eggs, sausage, peanut butter for lunch, beef stroganoff noodles and carrots for dinner, and a no-bake cherry cheesecake for dessert. On the 18th, muffins and smoothies, grilled cheese for lunch, barbecue pork sandwiches, coleslaw, mac and cheese, baked beans for dinner, ice cream for dessert. The 19th, again, oatmeal, quesadillas for lunch, chicken lo mein, egg rolls, pot stickers, made at home. Not the egg rolls or pot stickers, I buy those, but the chicken lo mein, made at home. It's real easy and so good. And then for dessert, popcorn. The 20th, my kids are outside playing. I don't know if you can hear that, but they are so loud. And he sounds like he's crying, but he's not. He's just playing. The 20th, pancakes, eggs, bacon. For dinner, we'll do chicken parmesan noodles, some kind of noodle, and broccoli with garlic bread for dinner, and brownies for dessert. And then the 21st, we'll have a sausage, cream cheese, crescent roll, bake thing for breakfast, country fried steak, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, baked beans for dinner with Texas Roadhouse rolls, and hot fudge sundae cake for dessert. The 22nd, again, oatmeal bars and smoothies, pizza bagels, Korean beef, rice, peas, and salad for dinner with sweetbread and then ice cream for dessert. On the 23rd, I have banana nut bread and smoothies, mac and cheese and tuna for lunch, chicken ranch cheesy tacos, chicken ranch tacos with cheesy rice for dinner and blueberry cobbler for dessert. The 24th, overnight oats, hot dogs for lunch, chicken Alfredo and spinach tortellini with garlic bread for dinner and then Jell-O for dessert. The 25th, eggs and pancakes for breakfast, Lunchables for lunch, and I just mean like homemade Lunchables. I'll give them some crackers, cheese, meat, whatever, fruits, veggies, stuff like that. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits, eggs, potatoes. We'll have a little breakfast for dinner that night. And then the 26th, again, oatmeal, peanut butter, and jelly for lunch. Cheeseburger sliders, fries, fruit salad for dinner, and popcorn for dessert. The 27th, a quiche for breakfast. And then smoked chicken, baked beans, pasta salad, coleslaw, all that fun stuff for dinner that night. And a cherry pie for dessert. The 28th, we'll do bacon, eggs, and potatoes for breakfast or some kind of variation of breakfast. Breakfast on the weekends usually changes a lot more than breakfast during the week. I pretty much stay on my schedule during the week for breakfast, but the weekends are always up in the air depending on what my husband wants versus what I've planned. I just kind of plan for things, but then when he's home and he wants something, we'll go with what he wants over what I have planned, obviously, because my plan is just to at least have something down so I kind of have some idea. But like I said before, it's not set in stone. It's not 100%. We have to have this on this day. And if somebody wants something else, as long as we have it and I don't have any plans for it or whatever, then I'm very open to change and changing things around because, who cares? As long as you got food to feed people, just go ahead and make it. What day were we even on? I don't even know. The 21st? 22nd? Did I read this stuff? Here we go on the 28th. Bacon and eggs and potatoes. And then for dinner, we'll have honey mustard chicken and potatoes with green beans for dinner. And then peanut butter brownies for dessert. The 29th, we'll do an egg sandwich and fruit. Grilled cheese for lunch. No peak chicken and rice with Brussels sprouts and a salad for dinner. And Dutch oven bread with that. Cookies and milk for dessert. The 30th, fruit and yogurt. And then peanut butter and jelly for lunch, taco meatloaf with cheesy ranch potatoes, smothered green beans, and ice cream for dessert. And then the 31st, I have smoothies and toast with Lunchables, a sheet pan chicken and veggies dinner. I'll figure out more along the lines of what'll be on that later in the month. I'll figure it out. Seasonings, veggies, all that. But at least I have some kind of idea that that's what that's going to be that night. And then we'll do like a homemade Italian bread and some Jell-O. So that was our meal plan. Some questions I always get is, do we stick to it 100%? No, but I do try to stick to them at least through the month. And if I want to switch meals around or whatever, I will. Some nights we won't do it. We rarely go out to dinner or bring dinner home or anything, but every now and then we will. So we'll have an extra dinner. I try to incorporate leftovers, usually for lunches, because we don't really have enough to do. I used to do leftover nights every Thursday, and I wouldn't even make dinner, but we've gotten to the point now where the kids are just eating more. I don't really have leftovers very often, and when I do, it's like one serving, and it usually goes with my husband to lunch for the next day for his work. So there's not too many leftover days around here, and there's not too many find your own days or find your own, because we have little kids and that's just hard. And if I'm going to make them food, then I might as well just make dinner. So I'm looking forward to, in, years to come when I can be like, go find your own dinner, once a week or so. That'll be good, but it's going to be a while before we get there. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and enjoy these other videos we have coming up for you. Also, you can turn on the red bell notifications so you're notified of every new video we post. Thank you so much.